Welcome to Soul Nourishing Pilates, daily movement to support your body, soothe your mind and lift your spirit. Today's class is a mini energy reset, perfect if you're feeling a little flat. Think of it as your invitation to pause, reconnect and recharge. Let's begin lying down onto your back. Pick up one leg, hold behind your knee and just begin to extend your leg and bend your leg, mobilizing your knee joint, getting the circulation going in your leg and also stretching your hamstring. And on the next one, let's keep the legs straight and do nice big circles with your ankle, as big as you can, getting your ankle moving and mobilizing your foot, and then going back the other way. Big circles with your ankle and foot. And switch legs, holding behind your knee, straightening your leg, bending your leg, mobilizing your knee joint, stretching the back of your leg, your hamstring. And then on the next one, let's keep it straight, big circles with your ankle, mobilizing your foot and ankle, and then reversing. These are good exercises if you ever suffer from swelling in your feet or ankles or knees. Good work. So from here we're going to hug the right leg in and extend your left leg long along the mat. Feel like you're reaching your left foot away from you to open up through the left hip. Good. Switch legs now, reaching the right foot away, opening up through the right hip. Beautiful, and then we'll go into some bridging, peeling your hips up into a bridge, floating both arms overhead to rest them on the mat, peeling your spine down, and then return the arms. So you could exhale as you peel up into the bridge, inhale as you float both arms overhead, exhale as you peel down bone by bone, and inhale as you return your arms. And you can do any variation of breathing that comes naturally to you, and you can also move at your own pace. You don't have to keep time with me, but just think of creating length and spaciousness through your spine as you roll up and down. So the idea here is to be getting movement into the spine, mobilizing the joints in your in between your vertebra and your spine. Good work, everybody. Let's do one more here like this, peeling up, floating both arms overhead, peeling down, and then returning the arms. And then from here we're going to bring both legs up to tabletop for a little abdominal sequence, starting with the toe taps, exhaling to lower your leg down and tap the mat. Inhale to return, focusing on keeping your pelvis really still, so drawing in through the low tummy, and the further away from your body you tap, the more challenging it will be for the abdominals and the pelvic stability. And then from there going into a single leg extension, exhaling as you reach, inhaling to return, alternating legs here. Just focusing on keeping your pelvis stable. Working those deep abdominals and deep hip muscles. And let's do one more each side here. Well done. So from here we're going to roll to your side with your head resting on your arm for arm openings. Legs are bent forward at a right angle. Just raise your top arm up towards the sky and then open behind you and then return. So you could inhale as you lift, exhale as you turn and stretch, inhale as you come back up and exhale to return. Again, you can do any variation of breathing that comes naturally to you. Just follow your hand with your eyes. Make sure that your head is nice and relaxed on your arm. Your knees stay anchored down on the mat. And as you open, Just allow gravity to take the weight of your arm. So you're relaxing into that lovely stretch. Beautiful. So from here we're going to raise the top leg to hip height, keeping the length through the waist. And do a nice big circle with your knee. Up, behind you, down and forward. So nice big circles, keeping your pelvis really still. Good, and then let's reverse that. Go back, up, forward and down. So working within the range of movement where you can keep your pelvis from rocking around too much, so that we're targeting the deep muscles in your hips and just lubricating the hip joint. Good work. Now let's take hold of your ankle to do a quad stretch, bringing your heel towards your bottom to stretch through the front of that leg. Good work. So come up to sitting, we'll switch sides. Resting your head on your arm, legs are bent forward at a right angle, top arm out straight in front. Lift up towards the sky and then open behind you. And then return. So following your hand with your eyes, just relaxing into that stretch. Good. You could inhale as you lift, exhale as you relax into the stretch. Inhale, lift, exhale, return, or any variation of breathing that comes naturally to you. Good, and one more here like this. And just holding for a couple of extra breaths here on this last one, breathing in, breathing out, relaxing into that lovely stretch. Well done. So lengthening your waist, top leg to hip height, and then nice big circles with your knee. Just moving within the range of motion that you have, where you can keep your pelvis still. And then reversing. And one more. And take hold of your ankle and stretch your quad. So you're bringing your heel towards your bottom. You could think of tilting your pubic bone forward as you send your knee backwards to stretch the thigh. Now we're going to come up to kneeling on all fours, and the next exercise requires weight bearing. So you can work down on your forearms if your wrists don't like weight bearing. From here we tuck the toes and knee taps for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. And then we're going to repeat those knee circles now in the kneeling position. So again, bringing your knee in to the side, back and around as big as you can without letting your pelvis move too much. One more. And then we reverse, and again you're welcome to work down on your forearms for this one as well if you find that your wrists don't like weight bearing. And one more. And let's do the circles on the other side now, bringing your knee in to the side, back and around. Nice big circles. And one more. And reverse. Good, one more time. And then we're going to do a posterior hip stretch. I'm going to cross my right ankle to my left knee and send my hips to the right and back on a diagonal. So just moving in and out of that stretch. Just keeping the pelvis neutral, so make sure you don't round your back here. Stretching the posterior hip capsule. Good work. Switching sides, ankle to the opposite knee, and I'm going to the left now, sending my hips to the left and back on a diagonal. Moving in. Just moving in and out of that lovely stretch. Well done. So let's take a seat on the mat now, close our eyes and take 3 nice big deep breaths. Big inhale, nice easy relaxed exhale. Again, big expansive inhale and exhaling out all the air. And last time, big inhale and big exhale. Beautiful work. You can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this mini energy reset. I'll see you in the next class. If you've enjoyed today's class, please like and subscribe to Soul Nourishing Pilates. And if you'd like to build upon what you've learnt today, please join me for the 7-day core kickstart. The link is in the description.